black man can make, in my opinion. Because to say you don't want a woman with children means you don't give a damn about the future of our people. That's a cowardly statement. So we have a nerve to leave you and then turn around and say you ain't skinny enough. You talk too loud. You don't let me make the decisions. I need to be in charge. Negro, if you did what you're supposed to do with your inner masculinity, he will give you the damn charge.
So I wanted to do a video about Dr. Umar because recently he was at a speaking engagement at a university in New York. And after the election, there's people like Joy Reid or intersectional feminists who have said, oh, well, feminism lied to us and white women didn't have our back. But people like Dr. Umar will give you they'll give you a half truth, or he'll sprinkle in some things and say, you know, the CIA wanted to keep the black family separated. But pay attention to this statistic because it's the truth. This is from the FBI. But let him tell it, or other people on the internet, black men are unaliving black women every 4 seconds or something like that. But there's other sides to this conversation that he never addresses. And it needs to be said, but I'll let it play in its entirety. But initially in the intro, you can see his ideas. We all just need to get a single mother and keep our mouth shut. He never addresses other issues that black men have because he knows his base, which is black women. But he'll sprinkle in some truth and then just say horrible things about black women or black men specifically.
The white progressives, particularly white progressive women who may be thinking about marching against the Trump victory, maybe putting back on the P-word hats and doing that thing. I would just say probably don't send any of those invites to any black women you know. I'm just going to tell you right now, they're not coming. I'm pretty sure black women have resigned from the Save America Coalition, Save Democracy Coalition, and definitely the Save the Democratic Party Coalition. I think that's probably not happening. I would just keep those invites maybe among your own friends because I don't think they're coming. But yeah, I think black women are now on the Save Black Women, Prioritize Black Men, and prioritize black communities, black businesses, and that. And, you know, the black spaces, but Save America, Save the Democratic Party. Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
You went out and got you a curry bunny, that's your business. Congratulations, Punjabi. That's your business, Punjabi. Kamala Harris is having another 50 years of hip-hop cookout at her house. Maybe you can go with Punjabi. He went and got him a curry bunny from East India. What you on my live for? He went and got him a Kamala Harris bunny. Listen. Is black queens forever? Snow bunnies never. Let me say it again.
Gotta stop birthing black kids and birth some mixed kids. I'm trying to, get my granddaughter prepared. She's 11. And yes, I shouldn't be talking to her about, but I do talk to her about and tell her, when you grow up, you need to get you a white husband because you're a dark skin. My granddaughter is a little darker than you. I tell her that you are on the darker side. You when you grow up, so don't just be looking at black men as your only option. And she's 11 years old, and I don't care who gets mad at it. So
go girl.
Hard facts. This is why I said too, we gotta stop birthing black kids and birth some mixed kids because now they taking our babies. They taking our babies at 18, 19, 20.
You were mentioning how the CIA basically funded feminism.
They did.
Absolutely, I can agree with you on that. You then basically said that we shouldn't follow feminism because it emasculates the black man and those kind of rhetorics that are inherently oppressive to women.
Let me clarify.
Okay.
First of all, the women of Pan-Africanism, Queen Mother Anna Julia Cooper, one of the first black women to become a principal in this country, one of the first black women to get a PhD. She attended the 1900 Pan-African Conference. She was an African womanist. Queen Mother Amy Ashwood Garvey, Mr. Garvey's first wife, she was an African woman and she fought for women's rights. Queen Mother Amy Jakes Garvey, Garvey's second wife, African womanist, and I can go down the line. And you do know that Marcus Garvey is the only black leader post-Frederick Douglass to give black women the right to vote. In fact, my dear feminists, Marcus Garvey is one of the reasons y'all have the right to vote. He's one of the reasons the Snow Bunny got the right to vote. Because guess what happened? In 1920, in New York City, birthplace of the red, black, and green flag, during Marcus Garvey's first convention, white women saw Marcus Garvey giving black women the right to vote equal to men. They wrote letters to the President of the United States. You can do your research on this. And white women say, we don't have a right to vote in this country, but yet the king of the Negroes is letting his women vote right now. They shamed the government and they used Garvey to do it. My point is, there was more progressivism for black women and Pan-Africanism than anyone. Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso in Africa. He's one of the greatest champions of black womanism. Now, I want to draw a distinction between womanism and feminism. Feminism is a white woman's product. It has no solutions for black women. It wasn't started for you. It never included you, but it will use you if you're silly enough to go for the game. Listen, queens. On the slave plantation, who was the black woman's main enemy? The white woman. She saw her husband lusting after your curves. She saw her husband lusting after your cookies. And that white woman was so jealous of the African queen that she would make her white husband beat you, kill you, sell your kids away, sell you away from your kids. The white woman was the black woman's main problem during slavery. And here we go, 159 years after slavery. You think the white woman is your friend? Hell no. She's just as racist as the white man. In fact, she's the gatekeeper for the white man. So what I'm saying to black women is, I do not have a problem with y'all holding us accountable. I don't have a problem with you saying we got sexism in the black community, because we do. Black women shouldn't just be having babies and serving as secretaries. You have a lot more to offer us. Not only that, we got domestic violence in the black community. Black women are more likely to be murdered by their mate than any other woman in this country. So I have no issue with my sisters articulating those issues. I articulated for them. I don't think there's a black man walking the earth who's a greater advocate for black women than Dr. Umar Ifatunde. Now listen, but I need y'all to understand this. The difference between African or black womanism and white feminism. There's some very clear distinctions. White feminism got y'all thinking the black man is your problem. White supremacy is your problem. The black man is a symptom of it. Stay with me. When the white woman started feminism, she started feminism because the white man said she couldn't be a preacher. She started feminism because the white man said you can't wear pants, you got to wear skirts all the way down to your ankle. The white man said you can't go to college. The white man said you can't get a job. The white man completely oppressed the white woman, so I understand why the white woman gave birth to feminism, because the white man was her problem. But when you try to turn white feminism into black feminism, it's not an equal transaction. You know why? Black men control nothing in this society that we can systematically use to oppress black women. We can't stop you from getting a job. We can't stop you from being no preacher. We can't stop you from going to college. In fact, in America, the black woman out-earns and out-educates your mate. What power do we have over you? What I'm saying is, we do got issues, don't get me wrong. This serial monogamy going on, where black men are dating too many women, spread diseases and babies, gonorrhea and chlamydia, herpes and AIDS, warts, HPV, crabs, lice, scabies, and coon bugs. Listen, black woman, you have a right to organize and chastise us and hold us accountable, because we ain't done y'all right. We ain't done y'all right. You got left with the babies because the white man attacked us, not because the black man ain't responsible, but the white man declared war on the black man, which left our women with the babies. And rather than us understanding why you feel the way you feel about us, because when you look at every other woman, they man is there. And you got to hold it down by yourself. 70% of all black kids raised by a single mother. It's not acceptable. And black men, instead of us saying we got to help these women, we say, oh, I don't want no woman with no kids. Which is the most cowardly statement a black man can make, in my opinion. Because to say you don't want a woman with children means you don't give a damn about the future of our people. That's a cowardly statement. So we have a nerve to leave you and then turn around and say you ain't skinny enough. You talk too loud. You don't let me make the decisions. I need to be in charge. Negro, if you did what you're supposed to do with your inner masculinity, she don't give you the damn charge. So all I'm saying, black women, is don't let the white woman use you against us. A house divided cannot stand. The black woman is not my problem. She may be a symptom of it. The white man is our problem. And we need to lock hands, shoulders, stand together as a people. This is not the black man versus the black woman. This is the black man and the black woman versus everybody. Black power.